This healing message is for someone who's going through something pretty intense, it seems, because the song that my guides gave me to share in this reading is called Warrior Inside by Leader. And the verse that they wanted me to highlight is, "This is the war between you and I. This is the end of your evil lie. And now you've pushed me to the edge. This is the rage in every tear I've cried." So this seems like a pretty intense situation. And if you're going through a moment where you're realizing that someone's been lying to you for their gain, and you feel like this is the time where you really have to stand up for yourself because they pushed you to the edge, this reading will be for you. And we'll start with our oracle cards. First, we have Soul Giraffe. Your guides are asking you to look at this situation from a higher perspective to get clarity. And also, we have the Phoenix rises into joyful abundance and your 11-year-old self. And your 11-year-old self is all about imagining a future version of yourself, the version of yourself that's already been through all the pain and experienced all the love and has learned all of the things that you are here to learn, and asking that version of yourself what advice they would give to you now. And whatever you're going through and however intense it may feel to you, your guides want you to know that you are going to rise like the phoenix out of this experience. You're learning really important things. And the most important thing I feel that you're learning is how to put yourself first, and what your boundaries are, and when it is that you need to speak up for yourself. Next, we have you are the image maker. What you focus on manifests. What thought pattern do you need to shift? And take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. How can you live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? And I love that these cards came out together because whatever you're going through right now, you have the power to change everything because you are the divine creator of your life, and what you focus on manifests. And also, as you take responsibility for yourself and your life, sometimes that can feel really heavy, but it's actually really empowering because then you discover your power. And when you discover your power, that's how you rise like the phoenix out of the ashes of a shattered life. And this card is standing out to me again because at the bottom it says, how can you live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? And maybe the war that you're in right now with this other person, or it could even be a job situation. Gosh, my heart hurts so bad. This has been happening to me. This is a new thing as I've been reading more. I start to have like a lot of physical sensations as I've been reading, and my heart hurts. So whatever this battle is, this may be actually very close to your heart, and you may be experiencing a lot of emotional stress about this and a lot of emotional pain. And if that is true, actually, I feel it, and I feel it, and I'm gonna just like start crying on this video. I'm so sorry, is what I want to say. I am so sorry. Um, so the war actually might be that someone else has not been living in integrity and truth, and you've discovered that, and yes, because it's exposed an evil lie, and now you know the truth. And this message is only repeated in the tarot with the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Swords. You have received clarity that you didn't have before. And what you have learned has been so big, it flipped your whole world upside down. And this is crazy. I've had this deck for a long time, and I've never noticed in the Ace of Cups, there's like this like wire around the arm of the person holding the cup. What you may have learned, because it is so close to your heart space, it could have been really tangled experience in the way someone else expresses love, or the way someone has put, you know, has bound your heart, is what I want to say. And you may have seen hints of the truth for a long time, but you didn't want to see it, because if you saw it, you know that things would have to come to an end. And being a very loving person, I can feel that energy from you. You may want to only see the good in people and not want to see that they can do really terrible things, because you know that somewhere inside of them is a very good person. But with the Four of Cups here, now, it's like the truth of the matter was hiding behind you the whole time. And now there's so much information coming in about this deception and this lie or this mask that someone was wearing that you can't ignore it anymore, even though you've wanted to for so long. When I started this reading, I had no idea it would be this emotional. But with the Ten of Swords in reverse, I know that you do not want to leave this situation. We can see that clearly here. This may be someone very close to you and someone who has been close to you for a very long time. And, but if what you have discovered has, if you've noticed that you have received damage because of your experience in this situation, if you have been damaged, and if your heart has been damaged, if your progression has been damaged, and if your healing has been halted, it may be time to see what you haven't wanted to see and have the courage to allow the situation to play out as it needs to for your own healing, your own safety. Even if you're in a DV situation or something like this, and what my guides wanted me to share with you, I think this is a good time to share it as well, is a quote from Alan Watts. And he says, "Seems like you forgot again. Let me remind you. When it was hard and you were overwhelmed and felt afraid and walked alone and felt invisible and didn't have the answers and couldn't see the way and wanted to give up, you kept going. May you never forget that. What's done is done. What's gone is gone. One of life's lessons is always moving on. It's okay to look back to see how far you've come, but keep moving forward. Stop waiting on someone to come and save you. If you fail, it's okay. Keep trying until you succeed. It was never about surrendering to reality and tossing away your dreams. It has always been about sticking to your life's vision, even in the most terrifying times, till it radiates in your reality. It's the hardest things in life, the things that stress you out, that build character and make you stronger. Don't shy away from uncomfortable emotions just because they won't be easy." This is a time for you to be your own hero.